Hi YouTube, it's your girl Me-Anie here, and I have a lot to talk about today, as always, and I never know where these videos are going to end up, or where they're going to start for that matter. But yesterday I had a really long date with myself, and when I say a date with myself, I just stayed in the house. I went out a couple times to do some things, but I stayed in the house and I watched The Secret. I was able to find The Secret online, and I just watched The Secret. It took me quite a few hours. I even fell asleep on myself a couple of times. Now, what does that say about me? Put my own self to sleep. I watched The Secret, like I said, and I really like the film. I have the book. Actually, I have the book. I have the book. When I ordered it, I ordered like 7 copies, and now I'm down to 1, and I'm actually about to give my last copy away as well. I have it on iTunes, and I listen to that when I go to work. I'm just getting back into the groove of, listening to The Secret and trying to put it back into practice. I found my visionary board, like I said, and I'll talk about that for a second. So now that I watched the entire film, I read the book, I listened to the audio, I am ready for greatness. That's how I'm going to put it. I'm ready for greatness. I don't know what I was afraid of before. And I will say a lot of it has a lot to do with laziness. A lot of the times we see things as so great, like so much work that we have to do, instead of just looking at the outcome of what we're going to reap, what we're going to gain from doing just what we need to do to get there. So my thing is, I'm lazy. I procrastinate. I put things off to the very last minute. I've been doing that for years. Schoolwork, studying for tests, projects, stuff like that. I'm definitely a procrastinator at heart, and I will not deny that. And it doesn't serve me. It does not serve me in any way. I'm great when I get it done, but just think of all the things that I could accomplish if I do it within a certain time frame and not rush myself. So that's what I'm going to work on. I need to stop procrastinating. That's one thing I really need to work on. But in watching the film yesterday, I just sat there. When I woke up from falling asleep on myself a couple of times, I sat there and I took notes throughout the movie, things that stood out to me, things that I wanted to remember and possibly quote in the future and just use as, information for me to look back and reflect on and help me, guide myself through what I'm going to call, my destiny to greatness, because that's where I want to go. I don't want to be where I am right now. I'm not talking about like just physically, but like mentally, emotionally. I don't want to be where I am right now. I don't want to be stuck here. It's not a bad place, but it's not the best place for me. So like I have tons of books. I have this thing where I see a cute book, I'll buy it. So I have like tons of books. This one I bought because it has a little M, Me-Anie. And I never write in these books. So what's the point of having these books and not having anything in them? So finally I broke down yesterday, and it took a lot out of me, as weird as it seems, to write in this book. So this is going to be like my little scrapbook / journal, and I've never really been big on keeping journals just for like privacy issues, but this is just going to be for me to be able to look back and see my progress. After watching The Secret yesterday, I realized one really big thing about myself, and it kept coming up throughout the video, and it's the biggest part. It's about your thoughts. TBT, thoughts become things. And for the longest time, I had this question, and I always asked myself, why is this always happening to me? Why do I always get this outcome? Why? And I realized yesterday it's all in my thoughts. Not that I'm a negative person, but I always think of things that I do not want. I think of things that I want to avoid. I think of things that I don't want to happen to me, instead of thinking of the things that I do want, and the things that I want to enjoy, and the things that I want to experience. So here I am someone can ask me, tell me about yourself. Who are you? What are you? And my answer would be, I would tell them exactly what I am not. That's not what they asked me. They didn't ask me what I'm not, but my answer would be, well, I'm not like most girls. I don't do this. I don't do that. You're not going to see me doing this. You're not going to hear this from me. All this stuff that I was saying is negative stuff, and it's stuff that I am not. But in the end, what am I? Like, I'm not telling you who I am. I just gave you a list of things that I'm not, a list of things that you will never see me do or whatever. But in the end, I'm not telling you who I am. And I've done that so many times and getting to know people. And I keep getting the same results. I keep attracting just like the wrong people, people that I would never want to be. Lord have mercy on my soul. It's just really, really crazy. But that's my biggest thing now. My thoughts. I have to put more positive thinking into action. I need to think more about what I want. So that's my focus. I will notice things that I don't want, but that's as far as it's going to go. I'm not going to put any energy towards it. I'm not going to feed it with energy. I'm not going to make it come to life, because in the end, these thoughts do come to life, and that's not what I want. See, there I go right there. See, it's a process. It's definitely going to be a process for me to get out of this state of mind that I'm in. So I'm working on it. That's where I'm going to be for the next maybe couple of weeks or however long it takes. But I'm definitely going to focus on getting rid of words of negation from my mental, like just the way I think. Like, I don't want this. I don't want my day to go bad. I do not want to see this girl today. Punch her in the face. Like, stuff like that. No. I have to change the way I think. I really do. So instead of saying things that I don't want and thinking about things that I don't want, I'm going to start thinking about things that I want to see unfold in my life. More energy going towards those things, more focus and positive. Gotta be positive. Okay, so I'm not gonna just leave you guys like that. Summary: thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. So whatever you think about, in essence, you will bring about. I've been thinking about things that I don't want. Therefore, those are the things that I end up with. Those are the things that I have to face on a daily basis. Think positively. This is going to be a challenge for me. But I'm ready. What else am I doing in my life that is so great and grand that I can't sit down, look at me on the inside, and make a change for the better? So let's go, people. Oh my gosh, something on my damn eye. I'm gonna end this video right here, you guys. Keep rising.